Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I just picked you one of these cards, okay? And it's the, oh, you can't see that. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Okay. It's the Blade. I've never picked that one either. So there's that. Okay. I don't know what it means. I don't. But there's that. Okay. I will read that to you afterwards. Put that right there. I'm just going to do a quick read, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I wanted to do something. So I'm going to actually use this deck. I'm going to use this deck, and let's see what we get, okay? And that's that. So these are my oracles, okay? Mystical Shaman Oracles. And this is my 78 nautical. All right. Let's see what we get for you. Today is July 10th. Is it the 10th or the 11th? The 11th? What's today's date? The 10th. The 10th. The 10th. So, let's, a little music. A little music. And, there's that, okay? So, let's see what we got. So, alright. Curiosity. Curiosity. The High Priestess. Look how cute. A little nervous though, right? Alright, but the eyes wide open. You know, like the High Priestess. Eyes wide open. Okay, so it's like feeling a little nervous for somebody right now. Tell me about curiosity. Nine of Swords, that would make sense why I feel nervous. That's nerves, anxiety, you know, frightened, angry, can't sleep, pissed off. Alright, so this cat, you guys aren't cats, alright, but this cat is nervous, alright, so this cat is being negative, okay, like, this fear is going to turn into negativity, and what they want you to do is use your intuition, alright, like, before it turns into the Nine of Swords, okay, because, I mean, look at how, and these are different illustrators, guys, okay, like, they didn't, when they created this deck, like, they didn't go off anything like, hey, what are you doing, da 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 da, but, like, this is curiosity, like, but look at it, like, in the water, okay, like, about to get wet, curious, but now I'm nervous because I'm stuck on a rock, okay, well, because you're all up in your head, I mean, the wave came and will take you down, will take you under, if you don't figure this out, okay, like, I know that sounds crazy, but for real though, like, tell me about the High Priestess. You got to use your intuition when it comes to something like this. And holy shit, look at the fish here too, in the sides. I didn't even realize that. All right, I don't know if you guys are dealing with water, but this is all about emotions right now too. All right, mental confusion, emotions. And none of these are water cards. You realize that? Holy shit. Tell me about the High Priestess. There we go, the Queen of Cups. So, emotional, okay? You really need to use your intuition here, guys, with whatever it is that's going on. I'm not sure what's going on with you, but, and she's looking right up. This is all about intuition, guys. Somebody's not using their intuition. And if you don't start using your intuition, like, because right now, like with these two together makes me want to say, like, okay, like, I'm checking it out, I'm curious, like, let's dig in, let's see. Okay, but right now, like, now I'm too nervous, all right, because maybe I waited too long, or I'm not really sure. But now this mama's looking right up at the high priestess, and, you know, here's this emotions like I was feeling, like, here's all this water, okay, like, looking straight up at the priestess, like, I need your help, you know, and it's like, she's here to help, okay, like, she's here to help, so she's gonna navigate, all right, but I don't know where this is, like, stemming from. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? So I don't know what the, let's find out what the bigger picture is here. Like, what is this all about? What is this all about? What is this all about? All right. Six of Swords. So it's literally, what are you gonna do? All right. You gonna get on the boat and go? You're gonna look back? You're gonna move forward? Like, what are you gonna do? I mean, literally. Like, it's ironic because this woman is now looking at all this. So she hasn't quite gotten on her boat yet. Okay? Clear as day. We're sitting in this. So, let me read what this blade is, because, what is that, a number 6? Because, I haven't had that come out. And, you know, this makes sense, you know, I mean, moving forward. All right, but I don't know if you are, and maybe this will tell us what's really holding you back. Okay? Where is my other glasses? All the way over here. All the way over here. So now I gotta get up. Oh. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. It's tricky. It's tricky, tricky, tricky. So, the blade. All right. The blade represents a sharpness of the mind, body, and spirit pointing upward. It summons the power of heaven. When aimed down to the ground, it anchors to the power of the heavens on earth. The blade can be a healing tool and a weapon. Use it wisely, and it will transmit power, bestow intuitions, cutting energetic cords from the past, or severing toxic relationships. With it, use it with anger, and it will slash, stab, and kill. Okay. Didn't see that coming. The invitation. So this is the essence of it. So you can use this tool in multiple ways. Okay? Obviously, like any tool. You are invited to draw the blade and to use it. Do not hesitate. To waste time and idle and just talk about it will hide, it's just hiding you from the inevitable. Heaven and earth are aligned to support you claiming whatever it is you want to use for your power. So take decisive action, overcoming your fear or hurting others. Okay? Unleash the blade and use it wisely. The medicine. It is time for you to put the sword down and place it back to where it belongs. Do not offer your blade to service. Do not offer your blade in service to toxic emotions. You will be faced with it more disagreeable in the future with people or situations if you're attempting just to banish. Put the blade to rest until your inner fire is mellowed. Then use the blade with a certain intention to cut the energetic cords that are trying to cause you damage in your hand, like drama in your hand right now. So set yourself free. So basically, when you're angry, they're not saying like use this, don't use this when you're angry obviously, okay? But this power bestowed upon this blade is to cut cords that no longer serve you from your past and to sever toxic relationships, okay? If you use it with anger, it will slash, stab, and kill. So if you want to slash things away, you know you can. All right, but use it in the right way. Okay, don't hesitate. Don't waste time and idle. Okay, is what they're saying. All right, heaven and earth is aligned to support your power right now. So take decisive action, overcoming fear or hurting others. Unleash the blade and use it wisely. So it's time to use the blade. Okay, and if you look at everything right here, guys, like she's literally looking and she has the blade. Because I said like the overall for me. And I didn't even pick up on that. Well, because I don't know that card like that. But she's got her blade and her sword's down. Okay, and this one's up. Okay, so you're holding on to all this from moving forward. No matter if it's your past, your future, it doesn't matter. We're holding on to stuff we should not be holding on to right now. You have to sever these ties. To me, it looks like fear and anxiety. This is all emotions, guys. But if you use your intuition, they've been talking to you. And we're not using our intuition right now. Okay? So, and it's ironic because here it says it's time to put the sword down and place it behind you for right now. Do not offer your blade in service to toxic emotions. So basically, if you're having negative thoughts, which I said it's going to turn to negative, you don't use the blade and cut nothing away yet, because that would be foolish. Because you haven't figured it out. You haven't figured out what really needs to be cut and what hasn't. So you really have to think this one through. You'll be faced with even more disagreeable in the future, disagreeable people or situations you're attempting to banish. Okay, so for those who are scared to come in and they're just trying to run away and cut it out of their lives, they're saying you're screwed, okay, because this is karma. Put the blade to rest until your inner fire has mellowed. So somebody's pissed off right now. So while you're pissed off, they're saying just chill out a minute, okay, because if you use the blade right now, you're screwing yourself. Okay, so this was actually good advice overall advice when I said what's really going on. So that's actually really good advice, because that's the advice it's giving. Okay, then use your blade with the right intention to cut the cords that really need to be cut. Whatever it is that's drama in your life right now, to set yourself free. But right this second, don't use it, because some of you are way too angry to use this blade. Okay, because you might be cutting out the wrong thing, and then karma's, you're looking at karma for a few more months if you don't. This eclipse is a good eclipse, guys. Okay, but for some people, as much as they're curious, they're running away from it. This is all emotions. This is fear. This is anger. Because this. I know it's a Nine of Swords, but this person's pissed. Okay, pissed. And in one of my daily energies, someone was pissed. All right, so their sword's up, which would make sense with the blade being up. Okay, this one, when I asked for the overall, is saying no, the sword needs to be down right now. Something needs to be addressed clear as day, and it's very divine. It's like they said, heaven and earth, heaven and earth, stepping in. Whoever needs to step in and deal with this emotion needs to step in and deal with their emotion, because if they don't, this blade is going to cut them. Okay, so it's going to backfire. Does that make sense to you guys? I hope that makes sense to you guys. I'm not even live, so I don't know why I just did that. I'll be back later live. I'm going to do a few things for you guys. But these are for like the people who aren't going and addressing their karma. Okay, that's what this is. All right. So, which is tough, because I feel like the ones that are, really like not addressing the karma are not the ones that are watching this. But this just goes to show, like, if this person that you're waiting on does not show up soon, I'm telling you, you're going to have to wait a couple more months, because they're going to be faced with karma. Okay? And there's nothing we can do about that. And I know for some it might make it sad, but you know what? We can't teach other people their lessons, ladies and gents. We just can't. And it was just 1414. I'm going to look that up real quick. And I know that's hard. I'm going to do something on it later for you guys too, okay? Spiritual message of 1414. Oh.
is a message from the angels that your thoughts and feelings are being elevated to a more positive state. Angel number 1414 is a reminder to maintain a positive attitude, mindset, and optimistic outlook to attract positive energies and auspicious circumstances into your life.
Okay, so you guys have to keep a positive state of mind. Right now, we're all over the place. To me, this is really the other person that needs to come to you. Or you need to make the choice with the read the other day with Jupiter, okay, which comes in today, okay, of your own judgment call. All right, but don't be swinging your sword everywhere. You know, make sure you're very cautious. And it's sad for you, too, okay, because this is heaven and this is earth, okay, and they're looking right up at each other, up and down. All right, like it started off with curiosity and now someone is just pissed off. All right, but the advice here is to put that sword down. You got this person, or you guys are not cutting away the right thing in your life right now. And when people, if you're waiting on somebody and this person's not coming back around right now, they have another couple months of karma, okay, because they're not learning lessons. And it sucks. All right, it really sucks. I know exactly what this is about, and it's out of your hands. It's out of my hands. There's nothing that can be done if this person doesn't want to face it, okay? And in all reality, I wouldn't want this person knocking on my door right now either, because this person doesn't know their ass from their elbow, okay? And they might, but they're stubborn as shit, okay? And they don't, like exactly what I was saying, they're pissed off. And, you know, I can't blame them. All right, that I can't blame them, but it still needs to be wrapped up. This is something that needed to be wrapped up for a long time, and it wasn't wrapped up. Okay, so best advice is to move away from this, move away from all this emotion, but make sure you're positive about it. Like don't take the negativity with you. Okay, you need to leave it behind in order to move forward. You understand? Like she's literally looking at everything. Swords down, but still upset, obviously, okay? But when you leave, because there's nothing you can do if this person you're waiting on does not come in. There's nothing you can do, say, do, text, call, put on a freaking blimp in the sky. There's nothing you can do that's going to make this particular person see clearly right now, because heaven's been playing part and earth's been playing part. So that means you've been playing your part and the ethers have been playing their part, but yet we're still here. All right, like we're curious, we're scared and curious, but because we never moved on it, now, you know, there's anger here too. I don't know why there's so much. I have a feeling I know why there's anger, because of the whole karma thing. You know what I mean? Like not wanting to. This is somebody who's very stubborn, probably very arrogant. I'm just gonna call it as I see it. Okay. This is more than fear. All right, it was fear, but now it's something else. It's just straight up negativity, okay? And the one that's waiting, I mean, there could be love with all this, but the one that's waiting, it is like hurt. And I think that's, you guys are the ones that need to be out, okay? Like right now, you're angry too, but your sword needs to be down. You need to leave all this. You need to leave the negativity behind. You don't want to get swallowed up in this. Okay, I will come on later and do a video live, and you can ask me questions about karma, and I'll talk about some stuff for you, because some stuff's coming around for people, and then others are just gonna be like, what the frig, I thought it was coming, but just like that, shit changes, okay, because somebody doesn't learn a lesson, or somebody steps back into their life, and, you know, instead of when the going gets tough, you know, instead of sitting there with it and trying to figure it out, they bounce, they're out, okay, because they don't want to. All right, it's that simple. So best advice I can give you, like them, is to literally like just leave it, take the negativity, gone, okay? Like that's it. Like don't travel with it. Put the sword down. All right, place it behind you. Do not offer your blade when it comes to toxic emotions. So this is a toxic thing too. This is clearing up karma too. All right, so it's kind of like when you're clearing up karma, don't be a bitch about it. You know, like that's what this is too. Okay, like be the bigger person. All right, because if you don't, they're basically telling you your future, you start disagreeing with a whole bunch of people in different scenarios, okay? And that's when you want to use the blade, okay, to mellow stuff down. All right, because this person hasn't even hit their pivot point yet. This person hasn't even seen the shit show. The tower hasn't crashed completely, and they're saying use that sword when the tower comes in so you can cut people out of your life that no longer serve you. But right now, you need to move away from all this. Okay, you need to set yourself free. Move away from the drama and set yourself free. This is all mental drama. Set yourself free. But this person is still holding on to all this, looking at all this. Okay, but we can't do that no more, guys. Right now, cut your blade in a nice way. Use your blade. It's down. Use it in a nice way. Get yourself out of this. So if this is something you need to approach, if somebody needs to approach a twin, I suggest you approach a twin, a life partner, something. If not, then so be it. There's nothing you can do. If you're leaving karma, make sure you leave karma the right way too. Because this is karma all the way around, whether it's a, it doesn't matter whether it's a twin, a life partner, karmic, this is karma. Okay, like no matter how you leave it, make sure you're leaving it the right way. Okay, because this will come back and stab your ass in the back. All right, so be real careful on how you move forward. But make sure you move forward if this is you, no matter what. Okay, because you can't prevent this, all this from happening. Like you can't. Okay, it's karma, ladies and gents. All right, I love you guys. It's going to relate to some and then to others, no. But in all reality, it should relate to everybody because we all have to leave something behind. All right, so don't leave it behind with negativity. Positive outlooks, positive thoughts is what they're asking you to do right now. And I know it's hard, but it's important that things are done the right way. Okay. I'm going to do another quick one because I have time before my next appointment. So let's wrap this one up and I'll be right back. Okay. I hope this helped. I hope this helped you guys. All right. Just be real careful that the way we're leaving is done properly. Okay. Because this person's leaving, supposedly leaving. But honest to God, guys, looking back. All right. Like how are we moving forward? How are we moving forward when we're leaving this all behind? All right. Don't do that. Like when you move forward, you make sure your freaking eyes are going in this direction. We're done with this. You can't get on your boat and still have all this on your mind. I get how that works because you're sad while you're leaving. But at the same time, you can't be. You can't bring this with you into your future. Because the tower will come and stomp your ass if you don't leave this behind or move away the right way. Okay, what this is telling me right now, some of you guys don't want to leave this. And I get it, but you don't. All right, and I'm telling you, you have to. You have to. There's no reason for me to clarify this. Like I'm telling you, like you have to. I have to leave it at this because it makes sense with the whole blade, and it just does, guys. Okay, so I really hope you guys understand that. This is karma coming around full circle, and if somebody doesn't step into the new, then they're stuck with this for another 3 months. They're stuck with sorrow, anger, curiosity. This would be guilt. This would be angry. This would be pissed off. This would be, laying in bed every night knowing that I made the wrong decision. But in all reality, the high priestess, the ethers have been telling you for a very long time. All right, but you chose to sit here and stew on all this. Okay, please don't do that. I love you guys. I'll be back. Bye.